When we are combining like terms, we want to first figure out what our like terms are, and then we can combine them by either adding or subtracting. So let's look at this first problem here. We want to find, I'm just going to look at this 2x. What goes with the 2x? Well, are there any other numbers that have an x with them? Yes, the 6x, and those are what we can put together in the yellow. So we're going to do 2x plus the 6x. And how we add that is we're just going to add the numbers in front of the x's. 2 plus 6 is 8. And then we just plop that coefficient right next to it, which is x. All right, and now we're going to look at this positive 5. What can we put with the positive 5? Well, we can plus the 3 with the positive 5 because those are both just constants. They're both just numbers. So we're going to take 5 plus 3, which gives us 8. And this is our final answer, 8x plus 8. Another one, this one we have y's and m's. So first I'm going to look at this 4y. What goes with the 4y? Well, it's the 3y because they both have a y. And then remember, we just add the numbers in front. 4 plus 3 gives us 7. And then we just plop this y right next to it. Next, I'm going to look at the m's. So this isn't a plus m, and that's going to go with this plus 3m. Remember, what is technically in front of the m? We just don't write it. It's going to be the number 1. Okay, so plop that there. And then we're going to put them together. We're going to add. 1 plus 3 gives us 4. So positive 4, and then we just put the m right next to the 4. This is our final answer right here. Okay, so now we have some exponents. 4x squared plus 5 plus 3x plus 2x squared minus 2x. Let's start here at the front again with the 4x squared. Now we can only combine this with another x squared. So I'm going to look and I see another x squared right here. All right. Remember, we add the numbers in front. So 4 plus 2 gives us 6. And we keep the x squared the same. We do not add the 2's in the exponent, okay? We keep it x squared, just like that. Now let's move on. Okay, I see a constant, plus 5. Do I see any more constants? No, I don't see any numbers, right? So I'm going to just bring that down because we can't combine that with anything right now. And lastly, we have 3x. What can that go with? Well, that can go with this negative 2x. Keep in mind that's a negative 2x, so we need to be subtracting. So we're going to take 3x, subtract 2x, and we get plus 1x. And this is our final answer. One more problem here. We have 5x cubed y plus 4xy plus 6x cubed y minus 8xy plus 2xy squared. Now, don't get caught up in all of the letters and numbers. We just need to pair what goes together, all right? Just like we've been doing this whole time. So 5x to the third y. Do I see any more x thirds to the y? Not 4, and we have one right here, 6x third to the y. And that's it, right? So let's put those together. Remember, just focus on those numbers in front. 5 plus 6 gives us 11. And then we just keep the x cubed the same, and we keep the y next to it the same. Now we're going to look at this 4xy. Do I see any more xy's? Yes, right here. The 2 doesn't work because it has a y squared, so I'm not going to include that because it has to be exactly the same, remember? And now we're just taking 4xy, subtract 8xy. That's going to give us a negative 4xy, all right? And lastly, we're going to look at this 2xy squared. Well, there's nothing else we can combine that with. We're just going to drop it down, plus 2xy to the second power. And this is going to be our final answer.